each some kind of guardian angel to my clients. So I think that it gives some good luck and everything. So since 2008, all of the dresses have the small, tiny part. And after, again, we use it this year, we did it in 3D printer. Maybe you've seen. So we continue to play with Ukrainian embroidery with different modern technologies.
Hello.
everybody. My name is Olena, and today I'm so excited to present you my new project, AR Vyshyvanka. The inspiration of this blouse was the Vyshyvanka, ancient 100-year-old Vyshyvanka from the private collection of my family. And one day it turns out that it is so fragile that it may disappear one day. And by help of this augmented reality technology, I was able to preserve it for the future generations and to combine the virtual world with the reality. My dear friends, I'm really happy to invite you to the world of AR Vyshyvanka. So how does it work? First, you have to go to the photo and then follow the QR code. And you will get to my official brand page. But also, if you follow me, also you can see here the 3 stars. So it will link you to an AR effect. Here you may see the tiny preview. You may try it. So you have to focus and on both sides of the exclusive print, and then also you need to have a good lighting, and then you'll receive a tiny part of my family collection. Then you have to save it, and I'll be really happy if you share it with me. Thank you so much. Всім привіт!
I don't want to be a business, so maybe you want to set me push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going. They don't know. Even know. Won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna get ourselves together. We're gonna polish up our act, yeah. And if you've ever been held down before, I know that you refuse to be held down anymore. Don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen. To every word I say, every word I say about it. Ain't no stopping us now. Yeah. We're on the go. Nothing's gonna stop us now, stop us now. Ain't no stopping us now. Yeah, yeah. We got the groove. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. We got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Break down. Don't wanna stop, please don't make me stop. I don't wanna stop, please don't make me stop. Don't wanna stop, please don't make me stop. I don't wanna stop, please don't make me stop. S-T-O-P-E-I-N. Come on. Ain't no.
We are in the building. I think I never get over the fact that it just takes the push of a button and I am going live and I'm sitting and I'm enjoying myself. And it is a beautiful, beautiful day. And if you want to know why I think it's so beautiful, as I always tell you, if I can see you and you can see me, we got half the battle won because we live to fight another day. So I'm always going to look at it in that positive way. That means that we have room to do things, room for change, and room to make somebody smile. You guys know I like doing that. That's why I crack so many jokes. But I just try to find the best in life because there are so many reasons that we could not. And if we focus on that, we'll miss out on good moments. Guys, it is a beautiful day. As I said, I am Dion Johnson. I am your host of Can You Handle the Trouble, where we sit on the beautiful bridge, the Edmund Pettus Bridge, in honor of the late, great John Lewis, because we believed in what he believed in, that if we keep pushing and keep moving, and if we keep on working together as one, we can make this world a better place. But it takes us, and we can never give up on that moment. We cannot. This is the only show created in the honor of what he believed in, which was nonviolence, peace, love, and togetherness. And this is why we sit under the bridge, to remind us that we can do it together. And it's going to take all of us. So, guys, as we think on that for a minute, let me let you know who this lovely lady is beside me. As you guys know, I've been traveling around the world because we've been working with the World Fashion Exhibition, and they are coming to LA in 2023. And I've had the pleasure and the honor of talking with some of their most wonderful designers. And what, as I say, I'm coming to learn is they are some of the most wonderful human beings I've come in contact with. I could not have asked to meet such wonderful, inspiring human beings. And baby, let me tell you guys, today have I got a treat for you. And I can say it. We have been praying. We have been talking. We have been secretly fighting our hearts out inside for them in every way. And I have the honor of sitting down talking with the designer that is the representative for Ukraine in the World Fashion Exhibition. And her name, I have the lovely, beautiful Olena Datz. Olena Datz. And guys,
Hello.
look how she says hello. I love the earrings too. I forgot. I just noticed I love the earrings as well, girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Really nice to meet you. Hello, hello.
You're about to find out she's a treat. We've been talking in the back room, and she is so down to earth and fun, but talented, very gifted. If you were seeing, please, if you were watching, go back and watch too, and just look at the little commercial. All of that beautiful stuff that you see, that's Olena. That's Olena, and she's coming She's
Thank
coming
you
in
so much.
2023. And I mean, from the whole ensemble, the dresses, oh my God, I was going shopping in my mind, which is a good thing.
That's,
You were
yeah,
giving me, you know how they say
it's
shopping
a
is,
good
you know how
thing.
they say shopping is therapeutic?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
were
and you can
giving me,
imagine
I had,
yourself.
I'd already mind shopped. I shop for family. Like, oh my God, my sister would look beautiful in that evening gown. Oh my God, you know what I mean? My niece would look gorgeous.
Yeah,
You just look at,
you have to imagine yourself in a certain situation.
without a doubt. Now, the one thing I want to ask you, how are you doing?
Yes.
How are you doing?
Uh, I'm I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
Wait a minute, let me see, make sure I haven't muted you. Unmute. Okay. Oh, whew, that was a panic there. I thought I had muted. I hit the unmute button. Just hit the button.
Yeah.
Good,
Do
good.
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly now.
Perfect.
Girl, we
So,
on live. Look, it's
thank
okay.
you,
We're going live. Everything can
yeah,
happen.
thank
Mm.
you so much
Let me
for
wait, cause
asking.
I gotta
Sorry,
make
sorry, sorry.
I gotta make sure they can hear you, cause
Thank you so much.
yeah. Wait. I gotta make sure they can hear you, cause I got you, and they've been waiting to
Hello,
talk about
hello,
talk about fashion. Can you hear me?
hello, hello, hello. I can hear you.
Good, good. So how are you?
And do you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm great. Thank you so much. I'm great. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about being a part of the World Fashion Exhibition, and can't wait to meet all of you guys because now we are only online. So, and I'm getting ready and thinking a lot about the presentation and everything. So, I'm trying to be brave and to do my best. Hello, do you hear?
We are here. So we're glad
We
that
on?
you're doing. We're glad that you're there and doing your best, and we thank. We're just happy to make sure that you are okay. I'm muting
Yes.
myself a little bit because I want them to hear you. And we know that,
Good.
guys, she is safe in Ukraine. Let them know that you're okay. You don't have to tell them where
Yes,
you are
I'm
and all that.
okay.
Yeah, just tell them you're okay. You don't have to,
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you so much.
Beautifully, beautiful. And guys, as she's saying, she's safe and everything is okay. And what we're going to do is talk about fashion.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we are here for.
Yes. And guys, we're going to move on and talk about fashion because as you can see, she's beautiful. She's okay. And everything by the grace of God, she's fine. And this is what's been keeping her motivated. And she thanks everyone, as she's already said, for every prayer, everything. Now, you are a fashion. From what I'm looking at, you're going to be an icon one day.
Thank you. You're too kind.
So, when did you start creating like this?
So I graduated Lviv Academy of Arts. So this is
Okay, you kind of freezing. We got to kind of wait and try to get you in a good space.
this is where I learned to draw and open the world and to see learn how to learn how the world a little, and it was quite successful of my brand from the first show in Paris during Paris Fashion Week. We created a collection that was, and since then it's always with me. That was inspired by, as always, with Ukrainian embroidery, Ukrainian traditions, Ukrainian soul, and we took like a tiny part of the and became a tiny part of each dress and each collection, and it was quite successful. And since then, this small part is like a small guiding angel. So we put it into each dress. So each client will have a good luck and success in its life. So it's like that. And we and we proceed on opening like new techniques and looking how fashion is changing right now. So for our last collection, we did for Dubai Expo, and the small symbol we printed on the 3D printer. So it became like a 3D art, like a sculpture. So it's already something different that is changing the point of view on the art and on the fashion itself.
Okay, great deal. So,
I can talk long. You just have to stop me if I.
no, I want you to talk. I just want them to hear you. We're having some freezing spots, and we are live.
Mhm.
So, you started though in what year?
2008.
Great deal.
So it's been a while.
Okay. And
And since then, I take part in Paris Fashion Week like every season, and also we've been also been working with LA a team for a while, and also I've been I took part as a fashion designer. We did a fashion show during Ukrainian Fashion Week, uh, because I think that for the moment, for me, Ukrainian designers are like very talented and very important, and they do a lot of important things to promote Ukraine and its culture.
I love it. I love it. You did a symbol that you put on all of your dresses, don't you, in honor of Ukraine?
Yeah, I did, and so it's just a tiny part. Sorry, I can show you somewhere here, and I don't have. I have it somewhere near me. Oi, oi. Let me check. Let me check. I have some skirt near me. It should be somewhere. No, I don't. Uh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll find it.
Okay, and next time I wasn't ready. Excuse me.
No,
And
that was me asking in a surprise. But what you don't know is that we keep talking, and then Dion's gonna find it because I do have it, somewhere here
oh,
without a
good.
doubt. And I just spoke
Oh,
on it
good.
because I thought it was so beautiful.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
and I knew
And
that.
so
Go ahead. You
yeah,
keep talking.
and again, um, we were working like lot of times, but during the COVID, and again during the last year, I decided to learn a lot about new technologies and how to digitalize the clothes. So we start to work like in three different parts. So one thing we did it like a sculpture, we printed on the 3D. So that is why again it's easier to work on distance, and it's biodegradable and everything. And first of all, what I was really happy to see in this when I started to work with it, that it helps you and you can be creative no matter what. It gives you like a huge field for your creation, and there is no limit where you can go. So you can there's no borders or limits in that like virtual world and things. So you can be really creative. And then so we decided to do it like in three parts. One, we digitalized and blue and yellow dress with the symbol of Ukrainian flags,
And
and
guys,
again
we
with
have
this,
it in the middle so they can see it. They can see it now.
yeah, with a small symbol of Ukrainian embroidery. And we presented that dress during the Cannes Film Festival. And so the stars, they could like it, and they didn't have to wear the dress was virtual, so they didn't have to wear it. So they just could put their photos in it. You know how it's working, like in Instagram and all this application. So, and by this means, again, they could inform and support like Ukraine, and tell about what's going on. And so I'm really happy that those creative industries and creative things can inform and give a message about give the right message to people, and to inform what's going on, and to help at least a little bit. Then there was another thing, that what I did. This is my latest project, and I'm really proud of it. My family, we have a very like very nice and very precious to me because it belonged to my granny and to my mom, collections of the ancient embroideries. Some of them are more than 100 years old.
Wow.
And even this one, the last one that you've seen, it's from 1926.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's very old one. Yeah, and again, even if I don't wear them every day, I try to be very polite with this and careful. Still, this is a material, and it may disappear one day. It's like it may fall from your hand. You have it has to be like special preservation for that. And I was really worried, how can I keep it for my daughter, for my grandchildren, how to show people after. And with the help, again, with the help of this art technology, we did like a modern blouse with a modern print. And when you focus on it, you receive this digital vyshyvanka for you. And even so, that is somehow I could have keep it for the future generation. And I have to say that I'm really proud and really happy for that. And again, it's all about sustainability and all about like something real and something virtual, and all creative, and like the past and the future. So it had like a lot of meaning in it.
Wonderful, beautiful. And
Sorry,
and and
can you
and
hear me?
and and I want them to understand that 1920 is a long time, and she's saying that's sustainability, without a doubt.
Yeah.
That is truly
Yeah, that
sustainability.
is, it is.
And guys, again, we're saying bear with us because she is in Ukraine. And I noticed something. I noticed her nails. They are beautiful, and I noticed
Yeah.
they're your color. I love that. I love that. You should have gave me the memo. I would have done that. I don't know why I didn't. I would have gladly did that, my
I
friend.
don't.
Yeah, guys, and again, we're talking about the joy of everything, and she is agreed to work with World Fashion Exhibition, with everything that is going on. She's gonna be here, and what I want to know is what motivated you to be a part of the WFE family, World Fashion Exhibition.
I'm really happy because I already was happy to present my dress in Paris during one of the shows. And as I said, I'm really happy. And now, and again, one more time, now I'm sure about it, that the fashion and art, it's a very strong armor, that you can give a message, you can tell people about the problem in a soft way. So I believe in soft diplomacy and to tell. And I'm sure that since that time, a lot of things changed, and I hope I hope that I really believe that even a small steps matters. And by meaning of the fashion show, of even some people see and tell little by little, I hope even one girl or one lady, I'll be already like happy that it helps somebody. It's always about helping and telling and giving the information.
I'm so happy that you said that. It is always about helping and giving the information. Um, the one thing though that I love about the World Fashion Exhibition is that women is that they are truly Africa is now and women empowerment. Um, and I one thing I can say, even the men I've interviewed are strongly behind women empowerment. So is that another thing that made you really know that you were going to be a part of this organization and that you were going to be a part of making sure that your fashion was a part of WFE?
Yes, and I have to say to say that it's not only in Africa. I think I'm really happy that this movement is again all over the world. And I think that now a woman become more self-confident. How many important things they may do, and they may help. And I have a lot of friends here in Ukraine. Again, my girls, I really hope that they can hear me. That do some funds that
Okay, it's kind of fading.
by a very
I want
very
you. I
nice
need you to.
girls
I
team.
need you to repeat that
And
for me,
again,
Olana.
now I see there is a lot of
I need you to repeat that for
yes,
me, because see, you're kind of
yes,
freeze.
sure, you hear me?
Yeah, you're kind of freezing in and out, and you were speaking to your friends in
Oh, sorry.
Ukraine,
Mhm,
and I want them to
mhm.
hear that. So repeat what you said.
Yes,
Start from when you said, "I
I
want my
would
friend."
like I would like to I would like I would like to say that in Ukraine there is a huge movement which was created and founded by very nice girls, uh, and they were supporting creative industries. And now I can see by the means of what we were starting, by the means of showing to the world what we are doing, what and the information we can help. So people, women even sometimes with the small steps can do a lot of things without pushing, without like something not very, without any aggression. We can do a lot of things little by little with the small steps. And now I'm really lucky to be a part and to know a lot of strong women that do a lot, and they're united, and they are united to to make the world a better place.
I love it. They united together. Like I said, it is, as you said, Africa is now, but it is about the world. And as we both said and believe, in making the world a better place and uniting to do that. Um, what can we expect, though, from you when you get here
You
in
mean
Italy with your fashion? What can we expect? Everybody I've talked to is saying, "Oh, I gotta bring it. I have to pull out my best." When you have so many beautiful pieces
uh,
of work, how do
again
you?
again I'm really I hope it will work, but again I would like to do something innovative with the help of the 3D technologies and the virtual reality. Something that you, for example, you can see the dress, and when, for example, you look through the phone, through your camera on it, you'll get something more. Because for me, what I like to do is to tell the stories. And for example, when you buy Olena Dots, you're not buying a T-shirt, you're not buying a dress. You're buying a story that is behind this thing, something deeper and something larger. And again, when I started to create, and I was thinking, oh, what should I do, how should I do, I was always dreaming to do something more, not just to sell a dress, but to sell, um, not to sell, just to show, to give a message that will help, and that will be a small part of something huge, and to tell a story about the Ukrainian embroidery. So it's not just a part of small flower or some symbol. It's a big story that is behind it. And now I'm really happy that with the help of camera, with the help of this 3D virtual stuff, you actually can not just listen or read to the stories, you can see those stories. So I hope that I will be able to show some stories that are behind my brand and the history of Ukraine.
I love that. I
That's
love
that's
that.
what I'm dreaming.
I love that, and I know that dream will come true. I know it will.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
Knowing though what's going on in Ukraine, and you being such a talent and a gift to your country, um, where do you see everything in a few years from now?
Sorry again.
I said
Uh,
knowing what's going on with Ukraine, but
yes.
with you being such a gift to your country, where do you see everything a few years from now?
I really hope for the Renaissance. I think you understand what I mean. I really now I can see already now that there is a huge renaissance of people that are proud to be Ukrainian, because before that's what I would like to know, that people are proud of their history, of their story, of their culture, that they are not afraid to say that I'm Ukrainian, and so they will be more self-confident, and there'll be a renaissance of our country, of our culture, of our people. And actually, what I'm hoping for, maybe I'm wrong, that for me, what I see, that what I'm hoping for most of all, that will be finally the reunion of the families, because a lot of women are now, they had to run away, and men are here. So also, I really hope for the reunion of those families for better, because I think that love will conquer,
Oh,
will win, and is the best. So this is what I'm thinking.
that is what you're hoping, and that is what we will speak into fruition. Love will conquer all, and it will
Yeah.
happen. There will be a reunion, a wonderful reunion, and a wonderful celebration, without a doubt. And the other thing we want to ask, because I noticed, and this is for the people, you keep speaking about sustainability
Yes.
with your materials and with what you're creating and being able to use technology now. Now, that's another thing that I love that WFE World Fashion Exhibition and all of the designers are talking about nowadays. Not fast fashion. They speaking a lot more of slow fashion and
Mm-hmm.
thinking things through more. Um, Now with this happening, if more designers like WFE, like the designers that are with WFE and yourself, will this would you explain to them what this will do for the world? If more fashion designers thought about sustainability and slow
I
fashion.
will I will tell just a story from my experience.
Mm-hmm,
Um, I'm not very good in calculations or
mm-hmm,
math.
mm-hmm,
I cannot calculate, for example, how much air or water we will preserve.
mm-hmm,
I will just say what I see. When I see my clients, because again, I have clients since 97, so long ago, like already how many, more than 20 years.
mm-hmm,
And then I see them and I say, Olena, I'm still having your dress since 2007, and I'm going to give it to my daughter, and she already has had her like first date in that dress. And I'm sure, so they're still keeping all these 20-year-old dresses in their wardrobe. And I don't have to be modest, because I have like a lot of those stories. And I think this is what sustainability about. It's not about just a thing that you hold in your hand or what you calculate. It's something that gives, for example, mother gives to her child, and they have something that connects them together, and it goes on after. So I think this is what we have to talk when we talk about sustainability. It's not about a thing. It's something that unites us together and have live in time. This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's something that could be passed on as well. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
another way that you're truly right. That each generation can pass on to the next, and I love that because that's the way it used to be, and that's the way it should always be. That the daughter got married in her mother's wedding dress, and her daughter got married in the dress. I love those things. Call me old fashioned, but I love that. I just absolutely love it.
And again, we for example, we have like small collections that we call timeless. So I don't have to say that it's like very fashionable and trendy, but it's something that but again, some silhouettes know that fashion comes every 10 years, and I think everything, a lot of things have been already said in fashion. You cannot, it's very hard to invent something new. The only thing that now is important in fashion is the messages that you're giving and you are talking about. It's not about the silhouette or the material, it's about what's around it.
I love that. I love that. I'm going to ask you some fine questions.
Yes,
A
please,
couple of
please.
yes. I was reading your bio and it's amazing. And I noticed that you are in maybe 7 or 8 countries, 7 to 9 countries. You've already, your fashion and your style and your dresses. And then I've noticed that you've also have some movie stars or people, elite people that have worn your dress, purchased your dresses. Tell us a couple of stars that you've had the pleasure of wearing one of those lovely gowns I've seen.
Um, thank you so much for this question. But I, I always doubt how should I tell it, because for me, it's important. All of my ladies, all of my clients, and all of my girls are important to me. Yeah, it's not that this star were somewhere else for me. It's again, when you ask me about my inspiration, I would say not inspiration but motivation, I would say. It's about that again, the lady Olena. I had like a best moment of my life in your dress. I had a very beautiful, just beautiful day, or I had my wedding, or I had my birthday, or something. I had like a best trip or journey. So this is what I'm working for, to hear those stories. And one of the stories about, to say what was important with the stars or something, for me was very important again, like long ago. Again, when I went to Paris, I think again it's for every designer. It's important to be during Paris Fashion Week, to be in the capital of fashion. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was walking on the street. It was autumn. It was already quite cold, and I saw just a lady. She was around 60 maybe years old, and she was wearing my coat on the streets of on the streets of Paris. And I was more proud that any star you can imagine, a list, no, a list, I don't know, because now then I saw, because in 2008 Ukrainian designers were not so well known. And for me, my goal was to make the brand, not just Olena Dats, but the brand made in Ukraine well known around the world. This is like my goal and what I'm working on. To When you say made in Ukraine, everybody will know that it's good quality, creative, something very beautiful. And when I saw this lady, I said, "Oh, Ukrainian brand is on the streets of Paris now." So this was like very touching, important moment for me. Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
I
Really, I
like
do.
that.
And I love what you said, though, really. Because you've designed for some or they've purchased it. But I love what you said, and that's what people want to hear. And this is what I'm talking about when I say, when I interview you guys, you change. I learn something new with each person. Because you're right. Anybody that purchases something that you design or create, they're important. And I love that. And they're just as important as the next person. And like you said, you just wanted to be known as a Ukrainian designer. And for someone in Paris to be wearing that meant something. I get it. I get it in everywhere. I also get it as a person, not just as interviewing you, but as a buyer. You know what I mean? As a buyer, a customer that would possibly want to be one of your customers. To know that you feel that I'm important, which is
Yes.
amazing, would make me want to support you more. So I love that, and I
Thank you.
and I hate that we are so
Yeah.
in the world that we have to throw out names to you talk something else. We don't have to toss out names to be important. Everyone is important. If you're able and care enough to support one of these designers, you're important to them. So I love that. So then we're gonna still move because I'm still gonna get another fun question out of this.
Yes, yes, please, please, please.
And we're just gonna do a couple more and let you go. Um, but please do this one. But if there
Yes,
is
yes.
one person in the world that you could design a dress for, who would that be?
Of course, my daughter. It's easy. This
Why
is
you
very easy.
why are you trying to make me cry?
No, but this is you asking the questions that are so easy. It is so easy to answer.
I love that. I love that.
It's very easy.
Guys, I'm thinking, see, this is what I'm saying when I say you learn something. I'm thinking she's gonna say somebody, really out there, and it's just very lovely and simple. My daughter, my lovely daughter, I would design something for her. I want to see that dress. I know it's gonna be something
I
nice.
will send you. I did. She's my like I'm not afraid of any of my clients. Just she's my hardest critics.
I know what you mean.
So I'm afraid that when I was designing, especially a teenager.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love every answer that you gave, and I'm not just saying it. I absolutely love it. And so you have to like you said, that's your toughest critic. So I get it. I truly get it. And she's a teenager. Whoa, good luck, Mom. Good luck. I'm sending you my blessings of love and luck on that one. And I think what everything you've done is amazing. So good luck.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. So the other thing is when you come here to LA, and we know that you will, um, are you going to bring more than one dress, or do you have a couple of dresses that you have in mind?
As I understood, I was honored to show more dresses at the show. So if everything fine, I'm gonna bring this 3D collections, and we are working on more sculptures. I will not reveal all the secrets, but we are working on those 3D. They are huge. They are like 19 centimeters big.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that we will be able to show like 10 to 15 dresses, 3D dresses. And again, some AR also.
I love that. And I love the 3D thing. I can't wait. I didn't want you to tell anything. I just wanted to ask that simple question. What with everything that you've been through, I see the peace in your eyes, and it's beautiful. So, what is your inspiration? What inspires you?
Uh, Again, I like to look at the world around me and to put it through like a prism of my soul and everything. And so this is first thing, and then I like the wind in my wings that puts me toward something, and to learn and to have my eyes like wide open and to see what's going on around. This is the first thing. It always you have to stand on your feet. You have to be on your land, and so Ukraine, my motherland, is it's what gives me like something where I can stand on and then fly. And so this is the second thing. And the third thing, what I've already said, that's my like the happiness in the eyes of my clients that tells me the stories about their life. So this is my motivation. But so like three things that are combined together.
I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you guys. I could keep her forever, I guess, because she has a spirit that's uplifting and it makes me feel stronger, and that's a good thing. Again, it has been an honor and a pleasure to even just sit down in your presence and have you grace this show with your gifts, with your heart, and with your spirit. You know what I mean? And we feel it. We feel it. I feel a joy that I'll have for the rest of the day is my day is a little bit earlier here than yours,
Yeah.
and that's what they have to understand. It's not late, but it's late evening for Elena, and I do want to respect that. And she came in to share with us about her gifts and about her trip here, coming here and her representing, being one of the representatives, one of a truly talented representative for Ukraine. Um, I truly can't wait to meet her. I cannot wait to meet you. I know what you're bringing is way more than just fashion. I see that it's so much more than fashion, and that is awesome. But now fashion is good.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
It
but you're
is.
bringing
It's
so
fun.
much. Yeah, you're bringing so much more. But again, I will say this out loud and strong. You are one talented freaking designer. I promise you, I've loved everything I've looked at, and I've looked at everything you have on Instagram, and I've looked at everything that you have. I promise you that I've seen on the World Fashion site, and I have not seen anything I did not like or love. So that says a
Thank
lot.
you so much.
Yes, I know it's so to create is like the dress. I have a dress up. You'll see it. You everybody will see it, and it's beautiful. I love the color. It's like an orange. It's a beautiful color, and what I'm thinking is now you can't beat that. And then I'll see something else, and I'm like, oh my god. So I have to bow in respect for your work. I have to, because you keep giving it over and over again, and it's amazing. And I'm somebody that loves fashion.
I can see.
Yeah, yeah, but I do like fashion. I try not to let it overcome. But I do love a great designer, and I do have a heck of respect for a great designer and the work that they do, and I don't take it for granted. But when the heart is so pure, it makes it so much better to really, really, really thank them and appreciate them. So your daughter should be very, very proud of her mother. I already know she is. I don't care if she's giving you a hard time. That's a teenager. She's very proud of you. I know it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to ask Olena to reach into her heart and give us something positive for the future designers that are coming. Something that they can take with them when they want to give up, or when they feel like no one is believing in them. And most importantly, she has what it takes to tell us how to keep going when you're going through something. Give them something that they can use from you, Olena, forever.
You have to be brave, first of all, and honest. First of all, you have to be honest with yourself, because you yourself are the hardest critics if you are a real artist. And of course, you have to be a very hardworking. This is the best recipe.
You are so right. Tell them again, hard working. The dream don't work if
Hardworking.
they don't. Tell them the dream won't work if you
No, it will not. You have to be hardworking, really.
don't. I love that you said that. Um, Guys, you will be, if you grace the presence of a World Fashion Exhibition, you will see this wonderful lady and her wonderful work. And I promise you, um, if you get the stronger pleasure of just even coming near her, you'll feel her great spirit. I felt it when we came into the room and together, and we started to communicate, and I feel it as we're about to go out. And what I feel is like I have a friend that I hate to let go, and that's a good
Yeah, it is
thing.
for me also. I'm enjoying the evening, really.
I'm enjoying it, and like I
Yeah.
said, I'm learning, and I love when I learn. And you're never too old to learn, and it's never too soon to learn. And as I said, even with things, because we ask these questions in the media, and we get so used to certain answers until now. I again, I love the answers that I'm getting from Olena, because it's true. There are so many other things that are so much more important that we need to stay focused on. The World Fashion Exhibition will be should be honored to have you on that stage. It makes it a better place. And then when they say make your light shine bright, you are definitely bringing a light. You're definitely bringing a light. And all that we do is pray that the light continues to shine for you and over your country. And again, I see your dream and I see it happening. Not only will Ukraine stand strong and be strong and beautiful again, your fashion will be all over the world, and it will be known, and you will be known as a Ukraine, a wonderful designer for Ukraine, a Ukrainian designer. Um, Keep doing that lovely work. Please don't stop. We need it. We need more of it, without a doubt. As you go out, I must say thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to come in and for coming in the way that you did. You know, and I here in America, a lot of people love a lady that they call Lena Horne, Miss Lena Horne. If you love jazz, you know Lena Horne. She was an old,
Yeah,
back in
yeah.
the day, singer and actress. And the one thing everybody always said was Lena Horne was a lady because a lady knew how to enter and knew how to leave. And your
Yeah.
entrance was smooth when you came in, and I'm gonna make sure you leave out that same way so that in that form you will represent a wonderful lady. A wonderful
Thank you
lady.
so much.
So as I
Thank you.
say, guys, Alina, let everybody know that you are okay, you will be okay, and that we will be seeing you in May.
We hope.
We pray and we know. Because when we hope and we pray, when I pray, I know blessings fall down. And in the hope of it, I have faith. I don't need a lot. I have just enough to know that I'm going to look in your eyes and you and I are going to smile and laugh and have a warm handshake at the World Fashion Exhibition. Until then, I wish I could protect you, but you have to go. And I hope it's not now that you have to work on that dress for your daughter. I hope it's not
No,
now.
it's not.
Thank
It's
God.
too late. It's evening.
Thank you.
Yeah, just
Now
an
I
evening.
won't worry. I'm more worried about that one with you. Designing the dress for your daughter.
No,
Yeah.
don't worry. It
Yeah.
will be fine.
I love it. I love your attitude. I do. I'm not just
Yeah.
saying it. Elena, have a blessed rest of your evening.
Thank you. You also.
And thank you for coming on board. And go ahead, go back and watch the rest of the show, girl. And that fashion, I hate I saw it. I don't, you know, that I'm glad I saw it, and I hate I saw it because there are some dresses that I got to go back and look at again.
Please
Just
do.
yeah,
Please.
yeah, just to say she did that.
Super, super.
Have a great one. Love the
Nice.
earrings. Love the earrings.
It's also a Ukrainian designer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is.
You know, I saw. I'm gonna ask you. We're about to go. I'm gonna let her go, but I gotta answer this one question since she said that. Okay, there's a ensemble you have where the young lady has this thing over her head with these beautiful long earrings. Did you design that, or was that another Ukrainian designer that did the earrings and the little
May
accessories?
I'm sorry. Can you send me the picture so I'll tell you all the brands?
Yeah, yeah, I
Which
will.
one?
Yeah, I will. I will. I'll send you
Yeah,
the
because
picture.
sometimes I don't remember. But usually I try to wear only Ukrainian designers.
Yeah, this one was with one of your models, and she had on she had a beige type dress on, beautiful makeup. She's about my complexion, and she had
Mhm.
this thing on her head, but it had the long earrings with it as well.
Please just send me the picture. I'll tell you all the brands.
Okay, I will. I
I'm
will.
very,
I
I
will.
don't
I will.
remember.
I will. We'll get off,
Please.
and I'll do that, and then I'll let everybody know what it was. That was for my purpose anyway. But and I'm gonna put it out so everybody can see it. So now we got you're smart because we're gonna go further. Because now I'm gonna go back and put it on my Facebook and Instagram, the exact dress and everything I was talking about, so they'll know too. So we're gonna keep you going out there because that was beautiful, and I do know where it's at, and I'm gonna send it to you so you can tell me who it
Super,
was, and I
super.
can tell them. We love you. We do love you. I like you most importantly, which is very important because I always tell people that knowledge is power, love is everything. I believe in God, and I believe that we are meant to love everybody. I'm meant to love everyone. I don't have to like the things you do, but because we are all walking and really walking one on this universe together in one unity, I have to love you. But when I like you, that's a beautiful thing as well, and that's why I always say I like you. Because you start with my love automatically. So it's the like. And when I say I like you, I really know I could really be around you and have an enjoyable time.
I had a really, it was really a pleasure to talk to you today. Really, really so much. I
So
had like, I can feel the light
yeah, yeah, that's
coming
we're
inside the
together.
room.
Yeah, as they say,
Yeah,
we're here because I was feeling it too, and
yeah.
and I told you the truth. You lighten up my day, and I'll take that, and I won't let allow any negative in. I'll take that energy that you gave me and let it carry me through the day. I assure you.
Thank you.
So have a great
I
one, my
hope.
friend. Have a great one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. Oh, in other words, darling, kiss me. Ooh, fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore, yeah. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Darling, in other words, I love you.
Hey, hey, no, do, 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 do. Yeah, yeah. People keep on learning. Soldiers.